of this city is not nervous. Anything they get here is an absolute bonus. Make no mistake about that. Normally, just so mobile and so quick, they blow teams away. But
Robertson getting involved. Robertson again. Keita linking up with Salah. Jordan Henderson again. He's looked for Robertson, who just got that. Fancy this, James Milner. Slips it through looking for Matip. And Speroni on his toes to make his first save of the afternoon.
Wow, it was clever movement from Joel Matip. Movement of a striker to get in behind that Palace defence.
Salah flicked on by Mane. Could have been problematic with run through to Fabinho, who thought about it. He's still thinking about it. And Keita's seen the run of Mane. Sacco had also thought about using Robertson. Firmino. They know he's capable of doing just that. Unable to hit the target that time.
Well, it's the movement and the position of Andy Robertson that caused.
Andros Townsend left in a heap into 15-minute spells to get through those 15-minute spells, stay in the game and then look to try and pounce maybe later on in the match. The first test is to keep Liverpool out. Sadio Mane looking for Salah.
Just against Swansea, they drew a couple of games against West Brom and they drew against Stoke, and those were the three relegated teams. There is no real sign of that slackness, really.
Hoping from deep. Looking for Keita. Jordan Henderson, the man who was fouled. Found James Milner. Milner's cross over the head of Firmino, but just... Corner swung in, Mane, and it was straight at Speroni.
I'm not quite sure he gets the power or the direct
side. Looking for options in the middle. Oh, it was one of those. Leading the charge for Liverpool. Firmino to his right. Referee John Moss wasn't too far behind that and said it was a perfectly timed challenge. Zaha was surrounded and he ran into Robertson, but Andros Townsend looking to cause problems. Roberts coming in. Robertson and Keita get in each other's way and have a look at each other.
Well, that's a little bit of communication.
Milner fizzed back towards Salah, who couldn't bring the ball under his spell. Corner swung into a great area. Matip was there waiting, and he holds his head.
Oh, there's an awful lot of bodies.
And Sacco had the answer.
Well, again, Sacco takes a risk, and this time he doesn't really get away with it. He's played his team by playing that little pass. He's trying to...
It's left to James Milner, Van Dijk. He wants a corner, he gets a corner.
Well, it looked as if he was ahead of his man, and it looked as if he should have been making the net bulge from there. Great.
Zaha on the move here, and it's fired home by Andros Townsend. Crystal Palace send a shiver down the spine of Liverpool again. And they send shockwaves through the title race. Anfield shaken.
Well, I have to say, I said, didn't I, before kick-off, if I were Crystal Palace, get the ball to Zaha. He's up against James Milner, and with
back again. Could be in here, James Milner. Sacco in the way. Huge stands here at Anfield. Robertson's cross. There's an opportunity there for Virgil van Dijk. It was a free header.
It was a free header. Wonderful teasing.
Salah, he goes down. He has won a few penalties in recent weeks, Mo Salah. He jumped back straight to his feet there, but look at the Palace players surrounding Mo Salah.
Yeah, well, that's totally unnecessary, isn't it? To say Mamadou Sakho, he did have a little nibble.
That was late, and the referee has seen it by Jordan Ayew. We're behind here to Roy Hodgson's Palace. Fabinho deflects off Robertson. No problems for Speroni.
I spoke about that earlier, didn't I, in the game? Andy Robertson causing Andros Townsend.
Stayed down here as Keita picks up. He's got to it again. He has got to it again, but there's a foul in there on that. Matip. James Milner. Speroni trying to prevent the corner, and this time he does. In the second half. Crystal Palace in the ascendance. Van Dijk. Salah tried to pounce and is! Instinctive finish in front of the Kop. Potential champions don't walk away. They don't give up. And Liverpool respond in the best possible way.
Well, what a start for Liverpool. 1-0, and it will at 1-1 for Crystal Palace. The only time.
That's Andy Robertson. The whole mood has changed around Anfield.
Smell blood, don't they?
Well, it was a lovely ball to Finefield as we saw in the first. It's Firmino, he scuffed the shot, but it still came off for him. And now it's business as usual. Liverpool take control of Anfield.
Well, 7 quick-fire, high-tempo, high-energy second half minutes is all it has taken. This sensational
pitch. Play goes on off the head of Sacco. Another good touch from Salah. On Sacco. It's Mane. Keita was where. Milner's on the move again.
Important as well that as a fullback that you can attack now than.
It was almost a perfect ball, and Crystal Palace on the Liverpool doorstep, and Andros Townsend unable to do anything with it, but Palace are waiting for that kind of moment again.
That was almost deja vu, wasn't it?
Paul. Zaha, quick feet. Keita gets a touch on that, and Alisson comes forward.
Again, just as if to highlight.
McCarthy's up there with him, and Townsend.
Poor.
To Lampard. And it goes, there's a free header. James Tompkins rose the highest. Crystal Palace are not going anywhere. Trouble for Liverpool again.
Well, that is as simple and as basic as football gets, as corners get. It's a question of a player swinging the ball to the far post and a big send-up.
Well, Zaha has manoeuvred the ball away from James Milner, and it's sent to the Palace fans. Straight down the throat of Alisson.
Times.
Touch from Salah, he tries to latch onto it. Speroni's there. Speroni caught into action again as Mane stuck out a boot.
They did well there this time. The goalkeeper thought the flag was going to go
Palace half. Naby Keita could be making way shortly. Mane trying to move away from Van Aanholt. Liverpool looking to move up the gears again. It's James Milner. In case. James Milner making that run again. He's made the goal afternoon. Speroni makes a mess of it. Salah pounced. And Speroni, the Palace legend, the veteran, he couldn't keep it out. And Liverpool edge ahead again.
Well, your heart goes out to him. 99 times out of 100, Julian Speroni will deal with it. But
Matip thought he was impeded. Schnupp was lurking, and Salah back. No, Mane slipped as he struck it, and Speroni saves it.
Well, he's left Shaqiri frustrated. Shaqiri was as free as.
Crystal Palace looking to come over the hill again. Van Aanholt has a great ball in. It was inviting for Schnupp, but he couldn't divert it on target. He couldn't have asked for a better cross.
Oh, he's got to score, really.
He wasn't able to do anything with it. Salah's up there with him on a hat-trick. It's Mane! Job done! Anfield roars! A roar which can be heard right across this city. They've waited so long, but Liverpool could be taking a step closer to English football's greatest prize. Connor Wickham. Could be something still in this for Crystal Palace. Indeed there is. Max Meyer making sure that there may be a few more nerves around Anfield with time running out.
Well, let me tell you, the touch there from Connor Wickham is absolutely...
Zaha forward here. Camacho with the challenge. Van Aanholt. And Liverpool fans' hearts skip